I think Governor Fubara should not be bullied out of the governorship race for second term. Those who don't want him to come back as governor should rather try to defeat him than try to prevent him from seeking re-election. His Excellency Nyesom Wike, the former governor, has all it takes to defeat Fubara through whoever might be his anointed candidate. I mean, he has the political structure, he has the resources, he has the connection with the federal might. So he should rather use those advantages that he has over the governor to defeat the governor rather than try to prevent the governor from recontesting. The right of the governor to recontest should be respected. However, if the governor actually had an agreement before Mr. President or with Mr. President that he will not recontest, then I think the honorable thing to do is to keep his word, to honor the agreement. However, also, things do change. Things do change. Nothing is static in life. Things in life are dynamic. So if the governor has changed his mind and has now decided to run again against his earlier agreement with Mr. President or before Mr. President, if that is actually the case, I think the honorable thing to do again is to go back to Mr. President and have a new understanding with him against the earlier agreement. But I wonder why the governor would have such an agreement with Mr. President or before Mr. President. I mean, the governor has shown himself to be too weak a governor. A governor should not be so weak. I know, or we know, that he is not a politician, but people do learn on the job. People do learn on the job very fast. I mean, they did not see how Amechi did his own governorship. They did not see how Wike did his own governorship. They did not see how Ayo Fayose in Ekiti State did his own governorship. Did you not see how Peter Obi did his own governorship in Anambra? How he stood strong even against presidential forces. You know, I'm not saying the governor should have disrespected or disregarded Mr. President, but what I'm saying is that the governor should have been strong. He should have stood strong. He should not have folded before Mr. President. He should not have been intimidated by the presence of Mr. President. I mean, he is the executive governor of a state. The president did not appoint him, and the president would have respected him if he had shown strength as governor. The governor shouldn't be so weak. If the governor was a strong governor, the president would have respected him. The president would respect him. The governor shouldn't have gone to the president and allow himself to be intimidated. He shouldn't feel intimidated before the president. The president did not appoint him. He is an elected governor, you know, the executive governor of a state. So he shouldn't fold before Mr. President. If I were the governor and I was taking to the president and some agreements or some terms were put before me to sign as an agreement, what I would do is to look at those terms and conditions, and I would boldly tell the president, Mr. President, sir, with due respect, this I will do, this I will do, this I will not do. That is a better thing, a more honorable thing to do than to fold and succumb and agree to whatever and then go back and renege. You know, it is dishonorable to renege on your promise. It is honorable to keep your promise. So if the governor actually had any such agreement, I think he should honor his promise. However, if he has changed his mind, then he should go back to Mr. President and try to have a new understanding with the president against the earlier agreement. And the president, I think, will respect him more for that, even though I have sympathy for the governor, sincerely. But this is not to support any of the both camps. This is just trying to give my opinion and my analysis objectively. I think the governor should be given a fair chance to recontest, to participate in the contest, and that is what democracy entails. So if the governor wants to recontest, I think, or I know that he has the right to do so constitutionally and fundamentally. So he should not be afraid of doing so, and he should not be afraid of defeat. I mean, every game is about two things: either win or loss. Two things are involved in any game, in any contest. It's either you win or you lose. So if he wins, fine. If he loses, I mean, he would not be the first to lose the election as a sitting governor in Nigeria. So if he loses, fine. He moves on to his private life. So if he wants to recontest, he should do so. If he is, thrown out of the APC either by democratic defeat or by bully, well, maybe he can look for an alternative party